Happy Sunday, everybody. My name is Anthony. If you're joining me for the first time, I am going through every food item mentioned in the series The Sopranos and or in one of the two books, Entertaining with the Sopranos and the Soprano Family Cookbook. Now, if you've been following along, you know that we're still in Season 1, Episode 7, Down Neck. So in this episode, Tony is having a long session with Dr. Melfi, and he's having all these flashbacks to his youth, right? Because let's face it, parents, we're all gonna send our kids to therapy one way or another. It's just a matter of what's it gonna be. He's having this flashback and he remembers that after his dad got arrested and came home with cherry vanilla ice cream.
Hey, Livia! Look who's home! What happened? Stopped at Nasto's, got you some cherry vanilla.
A little while after that, he's having this heated discussion with his wife, Livia, aka Tony's mom, Livia. And she's not the easiest woman to get along with. No faith in other people. She's kind of the worst. And Johnny Boy gets fed up with this discussion and just walks away, ending it with,
Reno is growing by leaps and bounds, Livia. It's a chance to get in on the ground floor. After Rocco gets the book up, he's gonna open a new supper club. He wants me to run it.
A supper club? Are you drunk?
A pillar on the my an albacore around my neck.
even though it's just a really super quick reference to Albacore and you don't even see any fish in the scene, I just couldn't pass this up because it's kind of hilarious. David Chase here is using a malapropism. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, probably not. But essentially it means an incorrect expression. For example, California has a lot of electrical votes instead of electoral votes. So what he means to say here is, it's like having an albatross around my neck. Now, for those who don't know, I am a US Navy veteran. I joined the Navy because I was that kid growing up who read all these old-timey books of sail, like Moby Dick and the Adventures of Captain John Paul Jones and all this stuff. Well, we get the phrase, an albatross around my neck, from the poem The Rime of the Ancient Mariner by Samuel Coleridge. Historically, albatrosses are a good sign for sailors because they're the first bird to greet us as we get close to land and the last bird to say goodbye as we leave land. In the poem, though, some guy shoots an albatross and the rest of the crew gets all mad at him, and as punishment for killing the albatross, they tie the dead bird's body to the guy's neck. So the expression means a burden, like, oh, my old car is like an albatross around my neck. It's just something you gotta hang on to and deal with. So anyways, Johnny Boy Soprano did a malapropism and I find it funny. And I have my own albacore around my neck. Literally, albacore. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I don't like seafood. I am wearing my seafood shirt. Normally Andrew's with me, but he doesn't even like canned tuna and he said, nope, I'm out on this one. Also, I am at my friend Kat's place because she was like, oh, I like tuna salad. She's literally the only one who wanted to try this recipe. So, today we are doing quite a long intro, right? So today, aside from drinking Stella Rosa Blackberry, we are doing tuna salad with green beans and tomatoes. Our recipe is from the Soprano Family Cookbook, page 119 if you're keeping track. And it calls for a can of tuna. Costco has actual albacore tuna. The recipe also calls for 2 medium tomatoes cut up into bite-sized pieces, 2 hard-boiled eggs cut up into quarters, 3 to 4 thinly sliced onions, some lemon wedges for garnish, tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, salt, pepper, and 8 ounces of green beans cut into nice bite-sized sizes. I've got to tell you, I'm really not looking forward to this because I really don't like canned tuna. Apparently, I used to eat it when I was a kid, and one day my taste changed, and this is gonna be the first canned tuna I eat since I was like 6. Oh, it's already spilling on the counter. And this is why I have Stella Rosa Blackberry wine to help with all the flavors I'm feeling. Oh, tuna smell is like all up in my nose. So with the oil, take a fork in the bowl, divide it up. It's just chicken of the sea, chicken of the sea. This is seriously one of God's biggest jokes on my life. He has such a sense of humor. If you don't believe that, look at the duckbill platypus. When he made me, he's like, oh, let's make a Californian who loves the beach, loves islands, put him in the Navy, station him in Japan. But here's the catch. Let's have him not like seafood. Okay, so that's all broken up. We have the tomatoes and the eggs and the onion. And I don't like raw onions, so really the tomatoes so far is the only thing I got going for me in here. Okay, there was also supposed to be oregano here, but I forgot that, so we're going oregano-less. But now put in the lemon juice and some salt and some pepper. A lot of pepper in my opinion. I put enough to make me sneeze. Oh, I feel better now. Maybe use a bigger bowl. This is the biggest bowl I found. Once everything is mixed up, go ahead and take the cooked green beans, put them on your plate. Let me clear some of this up. With the green bean bed in place, put the salad on top of the green beans. This plate was definitely not big enough. What was I thinking? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. The salad was far bigger than I anticipated it being. So it's not all fitting on here very well. Pepper is making me sneeze here. By the way, if you haven't yet, please, in the lower corner there, click subscribe. It helps me out, it's free for you, and you'll get notified when I come out with another video, which I'm really looking forward to next week's video because it's not seafood. Not so much looking forward to this bite right here. I promised myself I was gonna try everything that I made, and you know what? Life's short, try things, try to expand your horizons. A couple weeks ago, I had the barbecue oysters, and with that barbecue sauce on it, it actually worked for me. So you never know what's gonna work and what's not. The majority of taste is smell, and the smell is not doing it for me because I'm not a fan of tuna, but still gonna try it anyways. All right, I got a little piece of tuna, got some tomato, and got onion all on one bite. Wow. I gotta admit, I did not hate that. Here's another piece of just tuna by itself. Guess what, guys? I might, maybe, possibly, there's potential for tuna in my life again. I totally forgot the lemons to garnish. Oh well. Hey, whatever. I'm just excited about the fact that I did not hate the tuna. This means tuna might be a part of my diet again, which hasn't happened since I was 6 years old. That's been 3 decades. Doesn't mean I'm gonna jump in and start having ahi tuna steaks all the time, but I know I will be as part of this show. I tried something new and I'm pleasantly surprised with the outcome. So give this a shot, you might end up liking it, and please take a look at the rest of my videos. You might find something else in there that you want to try. And please let me know in the comments below if you give this a shot. Let me know how it turns out for you. My social medias should be scrolling down at the bottom here. Email me, Facebook me, Instagram me, whatever the case may be. Let me know how it turns out for you if you try this. Again, please like and subscribe. It's free for you and it really helps me out. There should be a bubble that pops up about here. Click on that if you haven't subscribed yet. I hope that you had fun. I found something new about myself. And until next week, manja.